Well, you're up in Calac, and Calac's full of national parks. So you must, when you want to enter certain ones, you see them charging. Have you had to go, or how do you handle those situations?
Every morning, all right. Every morning, I ride my bike to the beach. I turn right. I go to the end of that road, which ends at an old tin mine in the national park. The last about 2.5 kilometers of the ride are in the park. I ride under a gate, under with a guard, with a guy sitting there in camo. He's not Army, he's a park ranger, but he's sitting there, and there's a sign that says, Thai people 50 baht, Farang 120, right? I don't ever pay anything because he sees me every morning. I'm on my bike. I ride in, I go to the tin mine, I stop on the beach, I smoke a joint. I get on the bike, I come back, and I ride home. I go past him twice every morning, and often it's a different guy, but they all know me. There's like 5 guys that work there. They all know me. They let me in and out. Once a month on the 20th, my friend Hans and I go there, and they have this big beach cleanup. Once a month, they get all the park rangers from all around South Thailand, and they all put on their T-shirts, and they all get together in a big gang, and they go out and clean the beach, right? They have old rice sacks, and they clean the plastic off the beach. And, of course, being Thais, being Asians, being communal, they all work in one huge group together, which means that they'll walk 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet, chatting, singing, snacking, and then bend down and pick up a single piece of plastic. And if each of them does that as they walk slowly along, they clean the beach completely. Me and Hans, being Farang, we're off on our own. We're in the mangroves with our bags, fighting the mosquitoes, each of us working alone because we're Farang, we're Westerners. And at any rate, on the 20th of every month, Hans and I drive in under that gate, don't pay a dime. But I had a friend come down from Bangkok. He said, I want to see the park. I want to see this beach you talk about, this 13 kilometers of empty beach. And I said, okay. And we went down there in a car, and we drove up to the gate, and it's me in the car, and I'm on the side with the where the guard shack is, so they're seeing me. The same guys that let me in for free every morning, I come through in a car with a stranger, another Farang, and it's 240 baht. This time I got to pay. Same guys, right? Tomorrow morning I'll go through that gate. They won't charge me a dime.
And do you guys pay, or do you have
we paid,
a conversation like, hey?
No, we paid. Yeah. I mean, he wanted to see the disused tin mine.
Well, you see, there's actually there might be 3 or 4 tiered prices here. It's funny. So, like, for sure, okay, you have the Thai price. That's the Thai price. We'll never get that. Then you have the tourist price. But then you have the I speak enough Thai, or here's my passport. Look at all my stamps price. And usually if the park entry is 50 baht for a Thai and 200 for a Farang, let's call it the experienced Farang Thai price is about 100. So you can save. And usually all it is like, even I don't have the Thai driver license. I have the international one, but they'll ask for the Thai driver's license. You have that. That's actually a pass to wherever the fuck you want to go. But sometimes I don't have my passport. If you can speak enough Thai and answer about 2 questions back, then you get it.
Yeah.
And they're pretty nice. Sometimes if the lady's in a bad mood, you're never getting it. But if she's in a good mood and you're talking Thai to her, okay, it's not 50, 100 instead of 200. Yeah. And that part you just feel good about. And at the end of the day, also, those park rangers, they're just told what to do.
They are.
They don't know any better.
Yeah.
It's
on the sign. They
right.
cannot contradict the sign.
They can't. Yeah. They can't be on that.
And, it's, again, if you... That process of getting the sort of mediated price, you're not paying the Farang price, you're not paying the tourist price, you're not paying the Thai price, but you've wrangled a price, That I find a lot with private merchants, the guy I rent my motorcycle from, et cetera, et cetera. And again, that's that laissez-faire capitalism of the intimate, it's almost a barter exchange at that point. It's 2 neighbors, trading a chicken for a pig or whatever. It's, and there is a sense of satisfaction that your study, you know how to hold your shoulders, you know how to hunch when you ask for something, you know how to dip your head when you walk between 2 people who are conversing, you know how to smile at everything, always smile, and that gets you benefits, and you feel great about that. You're never going to get the Thai benefit, like you say, you're never going to get the Thai price.
But it's Thailand.